All right, let's walk our trail.
Yeah, okay, let's go. You go first.
So we'll just talk naturally. It does record audio. I thought it doesn't. So, what are we going to call this again? Gary?
Oh, Cloudster Walkabout and Fitness Trail.
Cloudster Walkabout and Fitness Trail. So this is, we call the south entrance. We are going into the sun right now, but we hopefully, well, it will be a different angle pretty soon. You want to walk in front of me, Carrie, or something? Okay. So I'm just going to keep walking then. So pointing out different features. We are, we have yet to finish the trail, but it's pretty much the way it's going to be. It's going to be widened somewhat, and then different obstacles will be added. So we are facing south at the moment. What do we call the tires?
Tires.
Yeah.
Tires.
Yeah.
Don't
Just tires. Oh, there's a cat. Ho 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 ho. Whoa. Thunder.
That's one of the obstacles. You gotta watch out for.
Come on. They're pretty crazy today, including lightning. So we just passed the tires. We confiscated some tires for planting. Here are the bumper bumps. They are going to be spaced a little further apart because they're pretty dangerous to run by or over right now. So now we are going to swing wide past our Palo Verde tree, which we are going to clear. Not clear the tree, but just clear around it. So I think it's actually pretty good light for video. Oh yeah. We are approaching the Z index. It's our next obstacle. It's a bunch of rocks in a Z formation. Basically, you step over, and jump over.
If you fall, it's gonna hurt.
It is all gonna hurt.
If you fall here, it's gonna really hurt.
Yeah. Do we have cat following us? Nope.
Oh yeah.
Cat still following?
I don't know where, but it will be here.
So here we have a little junction. And we're crossing a little wash. We have a few drops of rain last night. It was such big news around Cloudster.
Arizona, 6 inches of rain.
Yes. So let's see. So this is part of the wilderness. We often see coyote footprints, paw prints, javelinas, and of course our own cats, paw prints, our footprints. So it's actually quite a busy little highway. Another intersection. And then I think we're approaching a main feature on our trail. Miners Creek. Here we are. In front of us is our Miners Creek sign. I love that. And then here is another, we have an island This is our circumstantial island with a, well, considering 1 inch in 75 years, this saguaro is a sample of longevity. And then we run around that and we have our hip joint. Some branches to step over. Here we can make a left and go onto the road, which is off our property. So today we won't. So we go past the hip joint. And this is our major wash here. Well, this is also Miners Creek. It's just we kind of looped back onto it. Nice sand here. So, ooh, that's a difficult little sandy pit. The sand gets really, really fine. As I mentioned, we haven't had any rain in like a long time. I think it's been since August. Some people say, well, I think it's since July, but somebody says since August. So we have not had any rain, so everything is bone dry. Oh yeah, it did rain. No, I can't. Or whatever. I think the sound got magnified. We think it was big drops, but it's probably little drops of mist.
If it hailed in our container, we would be drummed out.
We'll be deaf. So our cat's not following us today. So we are crossing the desert. Ooh, I forgot, where is our little baby?
Where's what?
Our little baby barrel cactus.
Oh. You've already passed it.
Yeah, I guess so. So here we have the east entrance to our trail without going on the road. What's the temperature right now, you think?
What?
What's the temperature right now? Okay, so barely below 60. We are kind of bundled up, but definitely warming up under our clothing. Whoa! Down jacket, hoodie, no gloves though. There is Vulture Peak. Quite a sight. We have a fire. We kind of burn our trash here because, you know, we don't have trash service. We don't have the waste management people come by. All right. Here is. So right now we're traversing the yeah, east-west.
So this will be the second roundabout here. That's the first one. And this will make a figure 8 to run around.
Yeah. Either that or it's exclamation mark.
I like the figure 8 better. An infinite loop.
Yes, infinity and beyond. So we are going the east-west, the short side, traversing the short side of our property. And the trail kind of picks up again, maybe 20 yards from here. So this is our drive if we come home from our, from going out. So this is our drive coming in, but here is the foot trail. Getting warm, huh?
Yeah.
Nice view. This is across the road, across Cloud Road is all BLM land.
No neighbors.
We will never have neighbors there. We'll have, you know, in the future, I'm sure we'll have neighbors on the east, on the west, and on south, but never in the north. So we have a cute little rock bridge, hand built. It's one of the little wash here. We've never seen, we've not seen water run through it because it haven't had rain, but judging by it as obviously one of the areas. And here's one of our nice specimen of Opuntia cactus. Another saguaro.
Baby saguaro.
Baby, but is older than you and I. And what we don't mention are these elephants, choya in the living room. They are vicious, horrifying teddy bear choya. Don't let the name fool you. It has nothing to do with being cuddly.
And black point.
They
Black point.
are crazy.
Black point.
Oh, here's Gary. What is this?
Black point.
What is black point?
This is barrel cactus skeleton.
Okay. Yeah, we do harvest the spines for circumstantial objects.
Treasure.
Yes. One of the treasures we harvest. So now we pretty much one loop. So we're gonna go another loop.
Point out the road sign.
Okay, and here you have a view of our compound. On the right is the web, which is our office and gallery. In the middle is Event Horizon, which is our workshop. Our Palo Verde tree, which we had we had the surroundings of the Palo Verde tree cleared. When we first came a year ago, you could not see the trunk, nor most of the branches. It was covered. It was completely matted with undergrowth. And then the road signs were given to us, and by a friend of ours, and we use them for fencing. It's actually quite a visual for people if they happen to see it. And then of course, right behind that is Big Bang, our bedroom, and then you can see the tops of our solar panels. So this is the second lap on our trail. What we'll do is we'll take a slightly different route because we do have different features and different spurs for our trail, and I'd like to point those out to you. My arm's getting tired holding up. So we go kind of southeast for a little bit, and then we swing back west, go past our tires, and then right before the bumper bumps, you see a whole bunch of raw material that we have collected for circumstantial objects. We use them for our work objects as well as for building, depending on what we're working on. And this is the backside of Big Bang. You can see the solar panels, the water tanks behind the fence. Yeah, basically our stockyard or base yard. The van over there is our shed.
Not yet, but will be.
Okay, so now we're back to the second Palo Verde tree on our property, and we'll take a closer look. So we're taking a slightly different route. Here is Lapohoihoi Point. For our friends in Hawaii, we know what that is. So we found a good specimen of it, and we're going to feature it right here. Right here is a good little spot. We have hedgehog cactus. We have cholla skeleton. We have a pencil cholla, which is still growing, and then we have a bush in front here, which we don't know what. We don't know what the name is, but it's kind of ubiquitous. It's everywhere. And then it's really beautiful when it's growing. You know, when it's, I think that one either will come back or has died. And then here's the Lapohoihoi lava we found. So now we are coming to another fork in the road. If we go left, it would take us to the big swing around like we did before. And then here is a circumstantial object that got blown over. We will pick that up later. And here, okay. And then this is a big Palo Verde tree, is right next to the wash.
There's a vicious wildcat coming up on your right.
Is there?
On your right.
Oh really? Oh my goodness! See, there is a little wildcat. He is so fierce. He's gonna climb my leg. And here's a Palo Verde tree. We already cleared out a little bit. We attempted to. So eventually we'll trim it, and we'll clear the bottom. Hey, Thunder, where's Lightning?
Probably sleeping.
See, Lightning doesn't do this kind of stuff. Alright, so here is one more bumper, another very difficult obstacle. We step over that. Oh, here is another little spur. This is our trail for utility. We carry stuff down, transport stuff. Oh, here is our railroad crossing. We use a railroad tie to make a little bridge. Next to that is another group of cactus vignette. This is a baby barrel and a baby saguaro. Cross the bridge for agility and balance.
And don't fall in.
Don't fall in. You will drown or get your feet wet. Where's our wildcat? Oh, wildcat's in the tree. I mean on the ground under the tree.
Oh, probably sharpening his claws.
Alright, so now we are kind of back to...
Let's go to the road.
Yeah, this time we'll go on to 331. 331 north? Yeah. Another yeah. Another view of Miners Creek. So this trail is roughly 0.3 miles once around, depending on which detours or which route you take, or which whatever you call it, spurs you take. No, I'm talking about the distance. Well, there is an obstacle. Well, I talked about hip joint. Next to hip joint is a big tree trunk. We don't know what this tree was when it was alive, but we found it like that. And somebody apparently saw something off, so we wouldn't say nobody has ever come here, Gary. So somebody had trimmed the branch at one time. Oh, there's a cat. Watch out. He might attack you, ambush you. So that's one of our obstacles. We're taking the little the left fork to 331. Yeah. Oh, right here is our corner stake, the boundary of our property. And then I guess from there, from that post to the road, this is the easement part.
Easement from the state.
And then now
You get to use it.
Now we're on the road. You're facing straight north. Yes. The air is really clean up here. Down in Phoenix, you can see a brown layer over the valley. As a matter of fact, you cannot ignore it as soon as you approach the city. These are our tracks. Oh no, these are not. We had a couple of visitors yesterday. Yeah.
I think his name is John. Neighbor, a couple miles away.
Yeah. And that's Vulture Peak. Another opuntia. We do not have as many opuntia as relative to cholla, for example. Cholla everywhere. We consider them the most vicious weed or vegetation around. So what you cannot ignore, of course, are the saguaros. This is what gives the Southwest the flavor. Icon, as they say.
The secondary name for this is jumping cholla.
Oh, jumping cholla. They have it. I mean, you only have to brush onto them, and they jump onto you, and whatever you touch, it immediately puts 100 hooks into you. It is agony. As you can imagine, fish hooks, to get them out, you bleed. So you can easily get a few dozen of those just by one careless brush with destiny. Okay, so here's another big saguaro that we own. Oh my goodness. You're not supposed to be on the road. I'm coming, wait for me. Come on. Oh, cat / dog. He said, you guys go ahead.
Go ahead. I got you in sight now.
I know, I'm gonna herd you guys back in. He said, make a right, make a right. So, we are back at the main entrance. I can hear your hoofs. I can hear the clop, 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 clop.
I saw something in the bushes that said, I know a shortcut.
Our cat. Our feral cats. That's Thunder. We got them as feral cats from Yarnell. We were looking for cats to adopt, and went to the Humane Society in Wickenburg. All they had were these big, fat, lethargic cats in cat condos, air-conditioned rooms, have absolutely no energy. And we said, well, so how much is it to adopt? Say, oh, $100. We're like, yeah, sure. And then these two ladies who happened to be standing on at the counter said, oh, you can go to Yarnell, call them up, and they'll have feral cats that they have caught, and they spay them, neuter them, and vaccinate them, and then they will release them back into the wild. But they said once in a while, if you request and they happen to have them, you can adopt them for free. So we went. So we got two, Thunder and Lightning.
You call them Thunder and Lightning because we live on Cloud Road.
Yeah. So Thunder turned out, from the second day on, we found out he absolutely adores people. Love people, wants to be with people, must must know what we're doing type of cat. So he followed us around everywhere. And he even goes for walks with us. So that's Thunder. And then Lightning is another thing. Lightning is still a feral cat at heart. But he would do anything for food except being picked up. There you are. Meow. Meow. Yeah? Oh yeah? Okay. Is it time to get home? Yeah. So, but Lightning is really cute too. But Lightning is of course always into some kind of scrape. He had Troya stuck to his cheeks, his paws, his butt. And to catch him was a big deal. We had to catch him, throw a towel over him, force him to sit in our lap, in Gary's lap, while I pluck maybe 100 spines out of his butt and face. So he still hadn't forgiven us for that. But he will beg for food, and that's Lightning. Maybe I'll catch a glimpse of him, but it doesn't look like he's around. So here, we're gonna go in. Yeah, we're gonna go into our compound now. So our fence, we have not put in a perimeter fence for the 5 acres. What we've decided to do is to fence in the immediate compound that we use every day. So here are 2 frames, 2 water totes. We're gonna fill them with rocks, soil, and plant them with trees. Here's a glimpse of our event horizon, and here's the courtyard, the entrance to the web, our office, and we have made planters out of tires, and we have to basically chicken wire all our plants because we have birds, we have javelinas, we have rodents, God knows what, that will come at night and eat our stuff. And rabbits, of course. And here's a bird cage for the tomato plants, so the birds don't come and eat all the tender shoots. Hey, Lightning! Here's Lightning, the true feral cat, but will beg for food. Yeah, and then just a closer look. Are you resting, Thunder? And there's Big Bang with more plants. And then here's Chuck Wagon. Gary's gonna make breakfast. And let's see, since we're here, here's our Jeep. Here is our van for garden shed. Here is nasturtium that is growing just like crazy. Has lots of flowers. Really loving it here. We have oleander. Here's an example of how some animal came and ate our nasturtium at night. The chicken wire got somehow kicked over. And here is our shower, our pride and joy. Nothing like taking a shower, all natural, in the outdoors. We just absolutely love it. We have on-demand hot water, so we live very comfortably, but very differently. Not a place for a young family if you're not into a lot of muddy, dirty children.